Hello, can you guys hear me? Good morning to everyone. Okay, can I have the audience identify how many reusable containers I have with me right now? You can put up your fingers to show me the numbers. 5? You got 5? Oh, that's interesting. 1. Okay, in actual fact, I have 2. So this is the reusable container that you see outside typically. And this is the folding prototype of TapaoWare. Hi, I'm Kohui. I'm from TapaoWare, and the aim of TapaoWare is to make reusable containers beautiful and compact so users will want to bring it out and take it everywhere. As a user myself, I used to bring around a large bag to contain my reusable containers. This is so I can reduce the amount of disposables I use when I go out. After entering the workforce for a good 4 months, I stopped this habit entirely. The reason is simply because reusable containers are too bulky, inconvenient, and troublesome to use. Through a survey that we have done, it seems that many of the users out there have the same sentiments about reusable containers. So it led us to sit back and think about how we can improve reusable containers so users will want to take it everywhere. Our solution is TapaoWare. TapaoWare is the fruit of combining art, engineering, and practicality together to balance user and environment. Let's go on with the user aspect first. So we look at the user experience of users when they use reusable containers. The 3 main pillars of user experience for TapaoWare are convenience, art, and fun. With origami folding, TapaoWare can achieve a 3-state folding. First, a keychain size, where users can actually bring around conveniently and hang around their bag as a lifestyle product. Second is a flat state, where users can easily open up and clean it once they're done. Third is the container state. So this is a demo size that we did, where you can bring around with a handle. So the handle design will be improved together with this funding. For phase 2, I will share more in details in one of the last slides. So our existing, it's a bit reflective, but our existing competitions are collapsible containers like this. And TapaoWare with origami folding is said to be 20 to 25% smaller when compacted. These are some of the main features, main issues that users out there have with such containers. So during the development of TapaoWare, we look at how we can improve in these areas so we can make reusable containers more user-friendly. For the environment aspect, from material choice all the way to the end of life of product, we choose the most sustainable options available to our knowledge so we can reduce the carbon footprint and the pollution emitted into the environment. Our expected target market has 3 interesting groups: the delivery platform, tourists, and teens. For delivery platform, we found out that they're actually pilot testing with reusable container companies to use reusables for their medium of food delivery. So they make up 10% of our target market. For tourists and teens, we hope to work with organizations and agencies in the tourism and educational industry so we can promote sustainable habits in these groups through the use of TapaoWare. Our implementation plan is set to be of a 12-month period, which includes sourcing of material and manufacturer, refining of the design, prototype development, and customer validation through a small focus study group. After the 12 months implementation period, these are 3 key star metrics that we are looking at to measure the success of our project. Our budget we set aside for this project is $25,200, excluding the hiring cost for the team. So it includes the packaging and container testing, which is one of the main concerns users have with reusable containers. These are some of the asks that we have in order to make this idea a realistic product. Network would include with organizations that we can work with to promote sustainable habits with the teams that we mentioned in the previous slides. This is phase 2 of TapaoWare. So the aim of it is at the end, we hope to have a online platform for community designers to have their designs posted online, where users like you guys can choose the design that you want printed on your TapaoWare. So it adds a personal touch to your container, making you want to bring it out. And secondly, designers will also have royalties when their designs are being sold, so it creates an extra stream of income for them. And we're also looking at other product ranges as well. This is our team. The three of us makes up the main team, and I have a few personal mentors and YAC mentors working with me in order to make this idea a possible one. So this is it from Team TapaoWare, and it's your turn to take it everywhere. Thank you.
The reason why people like Tupperware is because it's durable, you can knock it around, and and origami seems to be very delicate, right? So can you share with me a little bit more about how the origami's delicateness would, I guess, jive in with, say, the advantages of Tupperware, which is its strength, right? Its hardiness. Over to you.
Okay, so for the materials itself, I have a friend, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to move this presentation slide, but the teammate, Kimberly, she's actually from a material science background. So we have worked together to find manufacturing byproducts to use in our Tupperware. So for example, we're using bamboo fiber, which is flexible enough to fold, and we are also integrating coconut fiber, which will be sandwiched in between two bamboo fiber sheets. I'm not sure if you can imagine it. Yeah, so it creates this hard structure, so it stands when you're folding, and it retains heat because of the coconut fiber. Yeah, so when we choose all of these manufacturing byproducts, it will create a circular economy. That's right. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, great. Yeah. Thanks for sharing. I think in my work at Zero Waste SG, we also have this BYO, bring your own. Okay, this is not a pitch, but bring your own Singapore kind of movement. I think one of the issues that we face when we encourage others to use reusable is that they forget to bring it out. Right? They buy and then they leave it at home. They buy another one, so you're actually using a reusable like a disposable. And unfortunately, reusables actually take more energy to make than a disposable. So I was just wondering, in your design, how can you incorporate elements that help people remember to bring it out the next time they want to go out and tapao? Thanks.
So for our case, the perspective that we came out with this idea is, instead of telling you, be sustainable, bring your own container, we try to make this product a lifestyle product. It becomes a part of you, sort of like your metal straw craze that you had previously. So it's like everyone brings it out because it's cool, right? So when we design TapaoWare, the surface of the container can be personalized according to what you like. So let's say if you have kids and they drew something that you like, you can have it printed on. So it becomes your own personal item, like a lifestyle product. So you bring it out because you want to bring it out, not because I want to be sustainable and stuff. So when we come in from this perspective, we focus on the user to create something that they want to bring out, instead of I have to force myself to bring out. So that's the area I am coming out from. I'm not sure if it answered your question. Thank you.
Hi, thanks for this. I again also quite love the idea of meshing art and usability. I would definitely also think about durability, because a lot of the times people bring food and then they want to heat it up, or like sometimes food can also stain, or so the durability, I'm sure you're thinking of it, but just a thought also. I also wanted to ask, are you working full-time on this project?
No, not actually. Yeah.
Okay. None of the three of you are working full-time on this?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
that's right.
I just my other question was, where are you doing the prototyping of this product?
So for the materials mentioned just now, it's bamboo fiber and coconut fiber. So first thing, to answer your question on durability. So bamboo fiber is quite the common item used in sustainable containers. Yeah. So they've been tested to last for around 7 to 12 years. Yeah, in contact with food. And the heating temperature is up to 120. It's not suitable for microwavable food yet, but right now we're trying to suit the most basic functions first. And then for the portion of manufacturing, we're actually hoping to set up the facility in Malaysia and Thailand instead of China. So what happens is when the distance gets closer, it reduces your carbon emission during the delivery as well. Yeah, so the prototype development would be from there, and then through some networks, I have reached out to some of the manufacturers out there as well. Yeah, thank you.
Hello, hello. Just a couple of quick comments. I love the name TapaoWare. It's very clever. And I just have one comment. I think your competition is not just Tupperware. Actually, your competition is also the reusable bag, isn't it? And so you have to find sort of what your product will give. I mean, not just the transport part, but what else does it give on top of a reusable bag or something that can fold and put inside something you carry. Yeah, just a comment for you to think about.
Thank you very much. So hopefully the design at the end, because we're refining the design, so it comes with a handle, so it reduces plastic bags as well. So users can just carry the lunchbox out conveniently. That's my aim of the prototype itself. Yeah, well, thank you very much.